Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Daily Morning Podcast. So, let's first discuss how the Indian markets closed yesterday. So, Indian equity benchmark indices extended their gains and crossed new life highs yesterday, but ended flat after witnessing profit booking in the last 1 hour of trade. So, at the time of close, Sensex was down by about 0.03% and Nifty 50 was down by 0.11%. The broader markets outperformed the benchmarks, with Nifty mid cap and small cap gaining 0.6% and 0.8% respectively. Talking about the top gainers and losers of NSE, then top gainers were Divi's Lab, IndusInd Bank, Adani Ports, Axis Bank, Bajaj Finance, Hindalco, HDFC Bank, and top losers were Adani Enterprises, Wipro, Grasim Industries, ONGC, Eicher Motors, NTPC, Coal India, M&M, etc. Taking a look into the sector-wise performance on BSE, then BSE Reality Index gained the most with gains of about 0.76%, followed by BSE BankX, which was up by 0.63%. BSE IT was up by 0.48%, followed by BSE Services and Capital Goods indices, which were up by 0.2% and 0.1% respectively. BSE Healthcare Index was flat at 0.04% gains. On the negative side, BSE Auto Index was down by 0.06%. Major losses were seen in BSE Energy Index, which was down by 0.7%, followed by BSE Metal Index, which was down by 0.4%. BSE Telecommunication was down by 0.3%. So that sectoral performance, the trend of sectoral performance was kind of mixed on BSE. If we take a look into the overall market breadth, then the about 1,650 stocks advanced on BSE, and against them about 2,323 stocks declined. So the market breadth was slightly unfavorable. There were about 148 stocks that scaled 52-week highs, which included names like Adani Ports, Ashok Leyland, Bharat Electronics, Cochin Shipyard, Finolex Cables, IRFC, NTPC, etc. And about 38 stocks made 52-week lows, including companies like Anupam Rasayan, IQ Lighting, Indigene, Rajratan Global Wire, Megastar Foods, etc. On the fund flow side, about the FIS net sold 541 crores, while DIS net bought 923 crores in cash market yesterday. Now, the global cues for today's trade, then US and UK markets were shut yesterday. And today the focus will be on the release of consumer confidence data in US. Also, over the gone by weekend, the sentiments in the US market had improved, on Friday from Thursday's session, as the data showed new orders for key US manufactured capital goods rebounded more than expected for the month of April. Also, consumers' inflation expectations also improved in the later part of May. So, over the weekend, the cues from the US market were positive, but yesterday the US markets were shut. Also, Asian markets are currently trading on a mixed side with muted trends in GIFT Nifty. So that indicates a flat start for our markets in today's trade. Now, taking a look into some of the companies which have declared their quarterly numbers. So first one is LIC. The company's standalone net premium income has grown 15.6% year on year at rupees 1.52 lakh crores. VNB margins have remained stable at 17.2% from 17.5% in the corresponding quarter of last year. The AP has grown 3% year on year to 21,180 crores. Net profit is up by 2.5% year on year at rupees 13,763 crores. So overall the numbers looks quite decent from LIC. The board has also recommended final dividend of rupees 6 per share. Another company is Lakshmi Machine Works. The company's revenue, EBITDA and net profit has seen a decline of about close to 26%, 38% and 30% respectively. The margins have also contracted to 7.6% from 9.1% in Q4 of FY23. So overall weak set of numbers from Lakshmi Machine Works. The company board has recommended a dividend of rupees 75 per share. Natco Pharma has given strong set of numbers. The company's revenue has grown 19% on a year-on-year basis at rupees 1,068 crores. EBITDA and net profit has grown close to 47% and 40% year-on-year respectively. Margin have expanded to 46.6% from 37.8% in Q4 of FY23. So the numbers are above expectations and overall strong numbers from Natco Pharma. The stock will likely see positive reaction in today's trade. Lumax Auto Technologies Q4 revenue has grown 53.5% year-on-year at Rs 757 crores. EBITDA has grown 62.2% year-on-year at Rs 92 crores. And net profit has increased to 51 crores from 24 crores in the corresponding quarter of last year. The EBITDA margin has increased to 12.1% from 11.5% in Q4 of FY23. So overall decent numbers from Lumax Auto Technologies as well. GMDC, that is Gujarat Mineral Development Corporation's Q4 revenue has declined 20.8% on a year-on-year basis. EBITDA and net profit are also down by 47% and 53% year-on-year respectively. Margin has contracted to 27.4% from 41.1% in the corresponding quarter of last year. So weak numbers from GMDC. Sumitomo Chemical India has reported a better set of numbers. The revenue of the company has increased 3.5% year-on-year at Rs 674 crores. EBITDA is up by around 74% year-on-year at 140 crore rupees. Net profit is up by 52% year-on-year at Rs 110 crores, and the EBITDA margin has increased to 20.8% from 12.4% in the corresponding quarter of last year. So overall, good set of numbers by Sumitomo Chemical. LG Equipment's Q4 revenue has grown 3.6% year-on-year, but the EBITDA and net profit are down by 1.7% and 55% year-on-year respectively. The margins have also slightly contracted to 14.5% from 15.2% in Q4 FY23. So neutral reaction can be seen in LG Equipments. National Aluminium Company's Q4 revenue has gone down 2.5% year-on-year at Rs 3,579 crores. EBITDA has however increased by 44.4% year-on-year at Rs 1,108 crore rupees. Net profit stands at 997 crore rupees against 495 crores in the corresponding quarter of last year. And EBITDA margin has increased to 30.9% from 20.9% in Q4 FY23. So overall, the company has reported better than expected numbers. So the initial reaction on the stock price, will be positive. Now some other companies which will be declaring their quarterly numbers in today's session are IRCTC, Prestige Estates, Aditya Birla Fashion and Retail, Brigade Enterprises, Campus Activewear, Capacity Infra Projects, Engineers India, SR Shipping, Axicom Telesystems, Exaro Tiles, Finotex Chemical, General Insurance Corporation of India, Good Luck India, Imagica World Entertainment, and many companies will declare their quarterly numbers as the earning season is almost coming to an end. Now after this, let's see some of the stocks which are in focus due to the news. So HPCL board has recommended a bonus issue of 1 share for every 2 shares held. So HPCL can be in focus. Asian Paints is also in news. The Singapore-based arm of the company has signed a pact to acquire a 24.3% stake in SCIB for Rs 34.4 crores. The arm APIPL will hold 85.6% stake in SCIB post the stake acquisition. So overall, the development looks positive for Asian Paints in medium to long term. Jyoti Structures rights issues have been subscribed by 207%, with the company receiving applications worth Rs 361.7 crores pursuant to its rights issue, as against an issue size of Rs 174.6 crores. So that's positive for Jyoti Structures. The board of Adani Energy Solutions has approved a fundraising plan for an aggregate amount not exceeding 12,500 crore rupees through QIP or another permissible mode. So positive for Adani Energy Solutions in short to medium term. Praveg has bought a 51% stake in Abhik Advertising and Bidhan Advertising. So positive, neutral to positive in fact for the stock Praveg. Diamond Power Infrastructure is also in focus, as the founder Monarch Infra Parks and GSCC will sell a 2.44% stake each in the company via OFS today and tomorrow, that is on 28th May and 29th May. The company has set the OFS floor price at Rs 855 per share. Also, ZF Commercial Vehicle Control Systems India has partnered with IIT Madras to forge a pioneering partnership to build global mobility digital infrastructure. So positive for ZF Commercial Vehicle Control Systems in medium to long term. Moving on to the bulk and block deals data, then in case of Nazara Technologies, Plutus Wealth Management LLP has bought 48.84 lakh shares, that is 6.66% of the stake. And against that, Mitter Infotech LLP has sold 48.84 lakh shares at rupees 620.5 per share. In case of Lumax Auto Technologies, Albula Investment Fund has sold 6.06 lakh shares, which is 0.88% of the stake. And against that, Amara Partners Growth Fund 1 has bought the equivalent number of shares at rupees 478 per share. Also, in case of Ganesha Ecosphere, SL Industries has sold 1.35 lakh shares, which is 0.06% of the stake at rupees 1150.1 per share. Now, taking a look into some of the insider trades, then in case of Wonderla Holidays, promoter Priya Sara Chiran Joseph has bought 24,000 shares on 23rd May. In case of Gokul Agro Resources, promoter Ritika Infracon has bought 35,000 shares on 24th May. Also, in case of Bharat Dynamics, the price band has changed from 20% to 10%. Also, today is the XO record dividend date for Trident and CMS Info System. So, all these stocks which I just discussed regarding the bulk block deals and in the corporate action front will also remain in focus today. So, these were the key market data points to track before beginning today's trading session. This was all about the daily morning podcast. Thank you everyone for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.